Life in a city like Mumbai is a constant race to catch up with life itself. It is a city where people come to find themselves but often lose themselves in a crowd. One is set to battle against one's own self, to surpass every achievement of yesterday and strive for another tomorrow. This city of dreams is capable of proving a nightmare for many. So what is it that stresses the people of Mumbai?
The workload,
ट्रैफिक,
एग्जाम,
लड़की का शादी,
सबसे बड़ा वो दर्द का
so much household works.
my nagging granny,
मुंबई का ट्रैफिक,
responsibility of in-laws,
गर्लफ्रेंड से ब्रेकअप।
महंगाई,
never-ending college projects.
However, some of these stresses are capable of pushing one to the brink of their life. Teenage suicides have become an almost daily occurrence in Mumbai. There is a general agreement between psychologists and teachers that the main reason for high number of teenagers taking their lives is the increasing pressure on them to perform well in exams. In 2006 alone, 5,857 students committed suicides owing to exam stress.
I want to become a CA and I'm attending 8 hours lecture, like 8 hours classes after my lecture. And in this field, there are too many competitions and it's too hectic.
Exam season, which we call the season of despair for the youth. It's almost begins in January and ends somewhere in June. This is the high tension period for the youth. The problems that they face are peer pressure, love breakups, pressure from parents, high expectations, their own expectations which they cannot meet, unrealistic goals which they set for themselves.
My daughter's name is Saloni. She's in 10th right now. She's little stressed out sometimes. She's nervous also, but that time all of us in our family, we say that don't worry. Whatever percentage you get, we are happy with it.
Many psychologists suggest that such parents who support their children help boosting the children's confidence during exams. Another common cause for suicide is the rising level of unemployment. Daily, 7 Indians kill themselves due to poverty and unemployment.
I just cleared my CA about a year back, and since then I'm searching for jobs, but it's so hard to get good opportunities and good places to work. And the more frustrating part is your parents, your friends, all of them, they look down upon you. Even after studying so much, even after being so well qualified above everyone, it's still so hard to move. If you go to see, my maid is more employed than I am.
The number of suicides due to unemployment and career problems are relatively increasing each year. In today's 21st century, women have proved to work shoulder to shoulder with men in all walks of life. However, housewives are the second largest group vulnerable to suicide. Lack of love, dowry harassment, mental torture, and sexual abuse are often cause of despair in women.
मेरा भतीजा है वो दारू पीता है, कुछ कमाता ज़्यादा नहीं है, दो तीन हज़ार 3-4 हज़ार कमाता है। इसकी वजह से क्या है कि वो उसकी औरत जो है वो काम पे जाती है, बस वो बोलता है मेरी औरत, इसको ही सस्पेक्टिंग हिज वाइफ, वो काम पे जा रही है, कमाती है, क्योंकि वो जो कमाता है वो पूरा होता नहीं, 2 बच्चे हैं, स्कूल में जाते हैं।
Of late we've been seeing a lot of mother-children suicides where the mother takes a child along and commits suicide. A lot of these issues are not being brought to light because there's an apathy towards such cases in the police stations. It's ignored as a family dispute. Police stations need to be much more forthcoming and taking action on these kind of cases because it is harming our society.
Suicide is a social problem. Nearly all suicides are preventable and that we all have a role to play. Astra is an NGO that is working towards this cause since its inception in 1998.
Well, ASRA is a crisis intervention center for suicide prevention, and we run a helpline, 24/7 helpline for people who are depressed and suicidal. And we also have other programs which involve direct contact with people who might be depressed or suicidal. We also have mass contact programs where we go around distributing bookmarks and making people aware of the service so that they can access the service whenever they need this kind of help. We have awareness and publicity drives. We have face-to-face contact. We have SMS, email, letters, contact. Also Skype and various other internet sources. We also conduct workshops in schools and colleges, like the one we conducted in UPG College. It's basically dealing with coping skills, trying to reawaken the coping skills within each and every one of the students.
6 lakh people become survivors of suicide every year, but most of them have to face the consequences of their attempt.
At Nanavati Neurological Rehabilitation Center, currently we are facing a lot of young adults coming to us post-suicidal attempt. One of the cases, a 27-year-old engineer, very successful in his work, but due to a failed relationship, he tried to commit suicide by having a lot of barbiturate pills. He was in coma for 2 months, and right now he is diagnosed with a condition called medulloblastoma. It is a condition where your balance is not, your vision and your brain does not work together to give you balance. So right now we are working on that with his balance program. They thought suicide is an answer to all their problems, but suicide has created more problems, and now they are not even functionally independent. So suicide is not the answer.
Stress is nothing but going after things and not getting them. If you find that peace inside, if you realize your own potentials, if you develop a very healthy, peaceful mind, what will naturally happen is you will start to be like a center of the storm, you know. You will be peaceful on the inside, and everything around you will be moving because of the power that you generate on the inside. You can do that. Yeah.
सनशाइन वाली आशा, रोने की वजह कम है, हंसने के बहाने ज्यादा, जिद है मुस्कुराएंगे, खुश रहने का